I did.
And what did he say?
Well, he said he needs a little bit more time.
He said he needs more time.
Nah, actually, he said leave him the hell alone.
I don't understand how he could do this to you. After everything after everything we've done for him, right? Always been there for him. Always had his back. As a matter of fact, this didn't start happening until Sammy came around. Maybe that's where he got selfish. Maybe that's where the greed comes from. As a matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix this Sami Zayn problem once and for all. I want you out there with Solo tonight. And I want you to get rid of him. You understand? If you get rid of Sami Zayn, Jay will come home. Can you do that?
I got you.
Do it for the bloodline. Do it for our family.
That was wonderful, my tribal chief. It wasn't wonderful?
Jay's got 1 week. Do you understand?
Yes, my tribal chief.
If Jay's not back in the bloodline in 1 week, I'm not gonna blame Sammy. I'm gonna blame Jimmy.